Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey girl, what's up?
What's up? No,
Girl.
I'm gonna be. My timing was terrible right now. I just plugged in my PlayStation so I could charge my phone, but
Girl.
I know. No, I gotta go pick up dinner and shit like that for the family because they're
Girl.
getting back in town from New York City.
Girl.
Girl.
I catch a grenade for you.
I catch a grenade for you. Wow, that was terrible.
That was so good, dude. What are you talking
Nah.
about? The voice of a angel.
In the arms of an angel. Fuck your dogs.
I don't believe that shit. Yeah, I got one dog. Don't fuck my future dog.
Right? God damn it, dogs.
I just downloaded Dark Souls 3 and created my character.
Nice.
So I needed
Dude,
my co-host.
did the PlayStation Network give you like $10?
No, not that I know of. Why?
Because the place, like, I logged into my PlayStation, and PlayStation's like, oh, here's $10. I was like,
why? I mean, they had problems
okay.
today. Maybe they, I don't know. Maybe they.
I don't know. Maybe because of my birthday.
Oh, maybe that's a possibility. I know that today, like ever since you got off, I couldn't connect to my friends list.
What?
Yep.
So I'm getting on just at the right time then.
Yes, it just started working in like the last hour. Ooh, I've had one too many beers.
Nice.
Oh, I got Dragon Ball Fighters.
Nice.
The guy at GameStop like super hooked me up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he fucking finagled some way to give me. He gave me 20% on my, cause I'm like a pro member. He gave me 20% for the thing, for the pre-order. Cause they had some kind of thing going on, and then he gave me another additional 20% on top of that.
So you got 40.
Oh shit!
That's cool that they hook you up though.
Yeah, he fucking like super hooked me up. I traded a couple games in. I mean, I know this. I don't know him personally, but I go into the same GameStop every time I go, and I'm pretty friendly with the guys there. So I think he like hooked me up. He was like finagling some shit on the computer, and got an extra.
That's pretty cool.
Added. So like, I'm not, Dragon Ball Fighters isn't free, but I think it was like $20 or something like that.
Pretty much got it for free.
Yeah, like I was fucking stoked when he told me that. It was sweet.
Destiny. Game is actually pretty fun.
If somebody gave it to me for free, I'd play it.
Yeah, I wish if it was digital, I would share it so you could play it.
Why? You can do that.
I think so.
What? Dude, I got like decent money for all the games I traded in.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I got Dark Souls. I had an additional $15 of credit left over.
Damn.
That's not bad. I traded in Dark Souls, or not Dark Souls, Kingdom Hearts 2, or the 1.5, 2.5, Call of Duty, and Uncharted. And I got, this game is $30. I had an additional 15 left, so I just put it towards Dragon Ball Fighters.
Nice.
I'm gonna fuck you up when that game comes out.
Yeah, okay.
You're done. You're done.
So you're fucking El Dunzo. Give me
You're
like 2 or 3
fucking
days
done.
with that clear.
Give me 6 hours with that game.
Yeah, you can give me that too. And I'd still bop you.
Yeah, you'll probably fuck me up. To be honest.
That's one thing that I'll take pride in. And I'll talk shit to everyone. Like that we ever played Halo with, like, yo motherfuckers. Yeah? Good at Halo?
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
See what happens when you play Street Fighter.
I can't take this guy on right now. Jesus Christ. No, I'm super excited for that. I haven't played a ounce of that game, so it's gonna be wild.
Wow.
Wild. Unkindled, now I'm enkindled. Kill a salamander monster. Only dead bitch. Man, after playing Bloodborne, I'm like, I feel like I'm useless in this.
Damn, I can accept your party invite from a PS Vista too. Vita.
Oh, you got a Vita?
Yeah. No, but it says like I'm in the app, the PlayStation app right now.
Oh, that's
But,
pretty dope. I didn't know you could do that.
So I'm in my messages right now, and this is what it said was press X for $10 to spend on your next purchase at the PlayStation Store. Save on the latest games, movies, and TV shows. Your voucher code expires January 31st, 2018.
That's pretty sweet. What can it go towards? Anything in the store?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking.
Like I have $10 in my wallet.
I don't know, man. Maybe because of your birthday.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, when did you get it? Because your birthday was a couple
I don't
days
know.
ago, right?
I just logged in like the other day, like yesterday, today.
Yeah, but you didn't notice, like today when we were talking, that you got that?
Oh, I forgot to tell you earlier.
Oh, alright. So, yeah, maybe it's from your birthday. Well, no, I just had my birthday. Oh, no, my birthday was after Thanksgiving. Never mind. I got my PlayStation, like, on Black Friday.
Oh, okay.
So I was gonna say. I don't know, how long have you owned the PlayStation for?
For a while.
Yeah, maybe you're like in some like preferred customer kind of thing.
PlayStation Essential sale. You call this a sale?
Why, did they update? You know, the frame thing that you were talking about before with fighting games is very Dark Souls-ish. Like safety frames.
Really?
Yeah, safety and recovery frames and shit like that. Hold on, somebody just pulled into my driveway. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Alright.
were you saying?
I don't know.
Me either. Really, I thought we were talking about something. Oh, we were talking about the frames. I mentioned the frames.
Oh,
of,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Dark Souls,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the safety of it. Yeah, because just like when enemies attack, like if you're fighting like a boss battle, you have to like roll at the right time, and you're basically invincible when you roll. So you gotta time out your roll as they go and like swing or do whatever their attack is.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, dude, this game. I don't know who made this game, but it's like super in depth as far as the combat goes. Jesus Christ. Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh man.
I wish I was good enough at this game to like allow myself to use magic. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Sorry, I wasn't.
What's that?
Sorry, I really wasn't listening.
Oh, I was saying that I wish I was good enough at this game to allow myself to be like a magic-based character.
I'm sorry. I'm such an asshole right now. I apologize. Hold on. Sorry, Justin. Hold
Dude,
on.
Fuck you.
Alright, so magic. I kept
Nope.
hearing magic.
Nope.
Come
Dude,
on, man.
I'm fucking done.
Come on, man. I'm sorry.
Oh god, oh god. I was, dude, it's not even important.
No, tell me. I want to hear it.
I was saying that
like,
I wish I was good enough at this game to have like a magic-based character.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I just feel like most games that have magic involved, like you gotta. I'm so used to like hack and slash for a game.
I hear you on that one.
Oh!
Dude, you know what's crazy is any Bungie game that was Halo, I pooped on people. I poop on people most of it too.
What, wait, what about Bungie?
Like every Bungie game I play multiplayer wise, for some reason, I poop on people.
You poop on people?
All day, every day.
I can't get into Destiny's PvP. It's so weird to me that you have like hit points. It just feels very like wowish.
Hold on 1 second, big guy. Hello. Hey. Okay, I will.
another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Gives me conniption. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them. But we're talking true legend. Don't you think? What a sin. Asking us to seek a talk. What? Asking a talk.
Welcome to the bonfire. I am a fire. I tend to the flame. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to this end. I am at that. Very well. Then touch, take, nourish.
And yet Ashen, as is thou. Ashen one.
Ashen, pretty, the mark to love. Very well, then take no. Ashen one, soft I'm ashen.
All that and I look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long, if substantiation be thy want. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou 5 the fast fading flame must a reenactment? Oh, so it is. I may be but small. Knowest thou up 5 through the fast a reenact? So it is. I may treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee, prisoners.
Yo, what's up, man? I think farts are funny in the right context.
Hey, I'm gonna go pick up dinner real quick. I'll be right back, alright?
Dude, I don't even know you were here. What the fuck? I was talking to somebody that commented on the stream.
That's funny. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my Chinese
Wait, before
food.
you leave though, let me ask you this, Dana. Would you say that farts are funny in the right context?
Oh, farts are funny in every content.
Just any context, alright.
Yeah,
I guess
farts
it's
are
two
always
different-
funny. A fart joke is
Dude,
always a
I don't
great
have
joke.
one loaded in the canon right now. I would if I could.
You always gotta have one loaded just in case she comes over.
Dude, if
So-
I could, I would.
If I could, I would.
Dude,
Alright,
farts
I'll
are-
be right back. Do your farts hurt? Only after I eat Taco Bell and drink a lot of whiskey do they hurt.
Can my friend? Dude, I don't know. Get out of here with that shit. You come in here and.
So weird. I go in to put laundry in the washer and I look up and Shelby's standing in that window.
I don't know. Isn't it creepy when she does that?
How long are you gonna stand there?
Listen, fun. If you're not paying, I'm not farting. That's the way that I look at it. Dude, it's not that funny. Come on, man.
I should predict them up to Lothric. Farewell, may the flame.
Whoa, what the fuck? No, I didn't even kill this guy. Wow. It's the first time it's ever happened. When he gets back here, I'll ask him, but I can't make any promises. Can't even use that. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I mean, what? You can fart on command? Like that's the way that you're making it seem right now. That's impressive. Yeah, you're the only person in here right now. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, I mean, I think every man strives to, I mean, maybe girls too, I don't know, I can't speak for them, but I think everybody strives to be able to fart on command. Oh, of course. But, you know, farts are like boners for me. They're few and far between. I don't. It doesn't work like that. I don't think it works like that, man. I thought that's how you make yourself burp.
Raw.
So is it really a? I mean, think about it. Oh, thanks, man. I mean, I'm drinking. I had a couple beers. If you're the process that you're using to fart is by holding in burps, wouldn't that just be a burp then? That's not what I'm asking. Fuck you. Fuck! But it will fart. I have to test it. Jeez, fuck. Yeah, I don't know if I want it. Fucked up. A win-win situation for me or for you? I guess both. I was just playing Bloodborne before I started playing this. All fucked up. I don't know if you play these games or not. Christ, no! It's a process. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, my buddy that was just here, me and him were pretty big into Halo for a while. We were I'd say we were like semi-pro. We used to compete online, but we never really got anywhere with it. But yeah, I agree. The market's so saturated with shooters now. Yeah, it's a lot of people are playing like League and what, Dota. I don't really know anything about those games, but there's a lot of money to be made playing them. Oh, fuck. Paladins? I've never even heard of that. What's really cheap? The like coin purse for it, or? Fuck. Yeah, see, that's awesome, because playing not Call of Duty, I fucking hate Call of Duty. Playing Halo with 343, they're awful with talking to the community. Like, even the pros now, they're like, basically, oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? Like petitioning against the game. It's not the word I'm looking for though. Boycotting. Yeah, but I mean, but that's just cosmetic shit, you know? And it's not like it. When it becomes a pay-to-play situation for anything, even if it's I mean, I'm just using this because this is based off the knowledge that I have from playing Halo. Like, people like to play the this one game type where you have to go and buy. You don't have to. You can use in-game like you know, loot for it, or in-game money, in-game credit, and you can buy like the loot packages for it, and it gives you new weapons and like just power-ups and shit like that. But it just kind of dilutes the game. Yeah, see, that's the problem. As soon as you make it a pay-to-win system, it's like, what? Like, why am I even playing this now? Unless I want to spend the money, but that's not a game anymore. That's, you're literally, it's in the name. It's pay-to-win. Like, why waste your time? Because it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to look into that Paladins. I don't know why I haven't heard of that before. They're fucking. See, that's lore-wise. That's why I like Darksouls so much. This isn't the first time I've played through this. I haven't played this in a while. But Darksouls is such a like enigmatic game where they don't explain to you really what's going on. You gotta like really look in, like each individual armor. Like, I'll show you right now. Each individual armor, weapon piece, and all that has like information that they kind of give you part of the story about. So like you read these like little, you know, information packets that they give you, and you kind of piece together the story that way, which is really cool. Yeah, it's nice not being like spoon-fed the you know, the story or the controls for the game, and you know, like basically right now this is kind of the tutorial, and even this is, you know, decently difficult. I mean, I'm not great at this game, but I've beaten it before. Dude, I don't know. You're gonna have to start paying me. I mean, I might as well be a fucking chatterbait girl. I'm gonna start doing that. Start sitting on cakes. Oh shit, no! Yo, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab another beer. I'll be right back. I could chug beers. I wouldn't chug the beer that I'm drinking now, though. I'm drinking some pretty expensive stuff. You dare me to do it? It's just a waste. It's not like you're watching me do it. And I could just tell you I did it. Yeah, I promise you. I don't know how old you are, but it's not the kind of beer you want to. Not the kind of beer you want to be chugging. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. 25. Dude, what the fuck? Bit younger, dude. I'm not. It's not like I'm old, Jesus. Fuck. Isn't 25 like the new 25? Oh no, dude, my voice is just. I sing and play like guitar and stuff. My voice is just rock from singing. He'll be back. Just give him some time. We planned on streaming tonight, so he should be on pretty soon. He just wanted to go grab some food. But yeah, like, what kind of music are you into? Row. Tacos, nah, he's getting some Chinese food, bro. Dude, I don't know. It just kind of happens. I what the demons build up inside of me, and
Then you just start sucking 1,000 dicks.
yeah, start sucking 1,000 demon dicks. There he is.
Mm-hmm. Could have come in at a better time.
Jazz rock. That's not bad though. I mean, I don't know if I'd sit and listen to jazz if I got like. All right, so I used to have this bar that I used to go to that they had a jazz night, which was pretty cool. They'd have like a full jazz band come in. It's definitely impressive to listen to.
I love jazz music. There's a place down here in Florida called the Bamboo Room.
Yeah, tell me that's not like one of the coolest things to go like witness them play, because everything's usually like off, you know, off the top of their head.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice.
This kid asked you to rip the one you said you always have ready.
What?
He said that you have a fart loaded. And that you're always ready to fart on command. And he's been hung up on that since you left.
Now I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put me on the spot, you got me all scared. Isn't there a fucking... I know, man. I'm just joking around. I'm just busting your balls.
Yeah.
He wants to know if you could really fart on command. I don't think so.
No. Hell no.
I don't know any. Apparently, this kid can. He said that if you swallow burps, you can fart on command.
I wish that's how life worked.
I wasn't privy to that, but this kid's got a. He's living on a higher level, higher plane of existence.
Then touch taken.
Take nourishment from my bosom.
From my bosom?
Yeah.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
Maybe you're an alien. Hey, aren't we all aliens? You know what's
I
kinda
love
interesting,
Chinese
Dana?
food.
The more... Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, no. I just fucked The more we understand, like, the universe and just biology and stuff, it's like the more we realize how inhuman we are.
Mm-hmm. Wait, repeat that?
The more we understand about biology and the universe and just, like, you know, you look out into the universe and you're like, holy shit, you know, the universe is pretty empty as far as we know, but the thing's massive. Like, we've only looked at, like, I couldn't even give you a number because it's infinite as far as we know, and what we've looked at is virtually nothing of it. But you would think that the universe would be teeming with life. I mean, on the scale that us looking now, you think, like, the first place you looked at would have life, right? No,
first
dude,
place I looked at.
You heard it firsthand. You can't do it. It's impossible. But what did you say, Dana? I'm sorry.
What did you just say? Firsthand? What?
Well, I was talking to the kid. He asked if you could do it, and I was like, no, you heard it firsthand because your you know, voice chat is connected to the stream. But I was saying that you'd think, like, if the universe was so teeming with life, we'd, like, know about it now.
Actually, the New York Times came out with an article where the Pentagon said that we have made contact with extraterrestrial life, and they gave us this type of aloe, and it reacts negatively to the Earth.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't go look it up. It's in the New York Times.
We made contact.
Yeah, several times. And they gave us this aloe.
Aloe? What does that mean?
Like aluminum?
Oh, alloy.
Like an yeah, alloy. It reacts negatively towards the Earth.
Negatively, like, in what?
Like violently.
Really? What?
Yeah.
The New York Times wrote about that.
Go look it up.
What are your most proud and embarrassing fart moments?
My most embarrassing one is a shark story. And
Really?
I was in high school down here in Florida, and hold on one second, I gotta focus on these fucking. So, I drank a shit ton of apple juice on this really hot day in Florida.
Oh no.
And when I was 16, I didn't realize that apple juice is a natural laxative. So we went out and played basketball that day, and I went to go do a layup on my friend and fart in his face. Well, what ends up is I farted and sharted at the same time, and yeah, I shit in his face while doing a layup.
Did it, like, scar you for the rest of your life? Dude, I've never had, like, a shart story. I've been so terrified of having that happen that I've been so careful.
It's a terrible experience, man. Sometimes you gotta
I
stuff
don't want it. I don't want that experience. I've never allowed it to happen.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Dude, I can imagine.
It's not fun.
I don't want to imagine.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
Like,
how am I the fart
can we,
king?
like, calm down on this shit real quick?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, well, this kid's name
God
is Farts Are
damn.
Funny. Most proud. Dude, I honestly don't have, like, a story.
Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Oh, Jesus, I keep forgetting about these things.
I mean, you gotta have a story. Oh, well, I mean, it's not really worrisome. He just wants to know if
Fuck
you have the
you.
balls to do it on stream, but I mean,
What the hell?
I told him he's got to pay me. I'm not farting for nobody unless I'm getting paid.
Hell yeah. Then I'll make those cheeks clap.
No, we
You
can
show
just
the
move
rubber
on, man.
band?
There's plenty of things we could talk about. If you're going to school for like chemistry, you got to be in college now, right? You're going to college.
What's this college you speak of?
I mean, I'm super into, like, if you want to talk about some deep shit, dude, I got some. I'll talk about that all night. That's what we were actually trying to plan a podcast a while ago, like a year and a half ago. About stuff like that. No, dude. You're asking the wrong people, man. I mean, we're here for some good conversation, not for farting on command. No. I just stream for fun, man. It's not like this isn't a business. I just do this so I can talk to some people. Get some new ideas going out there. It's just a median. I don't care about the college that you go to. I'm more so interested about like what kind of knowledge you got going on, because I'm always down to like. I would probably say the same thing for Dana. Like we both. My name's Justin, by the way, Justin and Dana. But we're always down to hear some like new information on pretty much anything. I'd say. I don't know about you, Dana, but I'm definitely down to learn about something new. Forensic science. Oleg, you live in the United States or you're outside of the United States, like Europe? Oleg, that sounds like Russian. Dana, that's something I still have been like wanting to work towards. I just haven't had the opportunity to do it yet. I don't know if you're here.
Eating.
Oh, that's cool. Dude, you don't have to. Don't worry about muting your mic if you're eating food. That doesn't bother me at all.
Hell yeah, dude. It bothers me.
I don't want
to hear my.
Oh, that doesn't bother me. Oh, I mean, if you're listening to yourself eat, then yeah. But I'm saying if you're worried about bothering me, you're from Croatia. Oh, no shit.
Can I breathe?
No, you can chew, but you cannot breathe. So you go to school in Croatia, or you came to the United States to go to school? That's me, man.
Come on, Brett. We gotta go.
There we go. Give me some night leggings. Just gotta drink some beer, man. You gotta get that good beer. Dude, I don't know, man. To be honest.
I don't know.
First beer. Dude, beer all day. I mean, it's a given. You know, Dana, the funny thing is, I heard about, so, do you listen to Joe Rogan's podcast at all?
Yeah, I love Joe Rogan.
So, he had the lead singer of Blink-182 on.
Mark, Travis,
No,
Mark,
Travis Barker's the drummer.
The drummer, I know that, but, Tom
DeLonge. And, he was saying, he actually brought that up, because apparently, I mean, I was super skeptical about this interview that Joe Rogan did with him. No, you know what, man? Oleg, I don't appreciate it. We're going to have a nice philosophical conversation right now, mixed in with some scientific facts. If you want to be a part of that, you can be a part of that. If you don't want to be a part of that, then, you know, you could leave. How about that? All right, so
you know,
so we had him on there, and you watched. Did you see that episode?
All
right, so we had him on there, and he seems like he's totally coked out, and like obviously, you know, if you've been around the block, you know if somebody's fucking on coke or addicted to coke or like amphetamines or something like that, and you can clearly look at Tom DeLonge and be like, yo, this dude's like kind of tweaking out. He keeps touching his nose. He's like kind of turning around a lot, like moving, kind of like very jittery. So you're like, what the fuck? But his whole like thing on Joe Rogan's podcast is that the government, like a private sector of the government, contacted him. Dog. And cats are fucking the worst animals on the planet. Supposedly the private sector of the government contacted him. All right, so you know how like we had the that guy recently come out on national news and talk about how the Pentagon had that private UFO program going on.
Yeah, that's why they said UFOs are real.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll take that with a grain of salt. Don't say UFOs doesn't imply that aliens are real. It just implies that the definition of, I mean, what UFO means is that it's a unidentified flying object.
Well, they made contact with other life.
No. Wait, what?
How do you think they got that aluminum, the alloy?
No, well, hold on. I don't know that. I don't know that for a fact. All I'm saying is that from what I know, from what I've seen, the guy went on and he talked about how the Pentagon had a private program. Hey, have a good night. Like, he was saying that, you know, without a doubt, UFOs are a thing, and obviously a UFO is an unidentified flying object, which is, you know, all right. So, does that mean there are aliens? Maybe. Does that mean that it's something that we don't understand? Specifically, what they said in the interview is that it's something that we don't know of on Earth. Like we can't create that on Earth.
Yeah.
I mean, Oleg, do you think it'd really be creepy though? I mean, it'd be really interesting. I mean, the only thing that would really make it bad is if it's like a negative thing. No, I'm saying this guy that is in the stream right now just wrote. He said, it would be really weird, creepy, and uncomfortable if we knew another more intelligent species exists on a different planet. That's kind of what I'm worried about people being afraid of, is that like just because we discover something else, it doesn't make it hostile, it just makes it different, right? Until it's actually hostile on us. I don't know. if it's a good idea to go like
Well,
blast
I mean,
our like
have you
existence
not
out.
seen what? I mean, anything different, it scares the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, I know, that's, and like, well, I guess if something came to, I'm not worried about us reacting badly, I'm worried about something else reacting badly to us, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Not, well, I guess be more specific then, because I don't, based off what you said, competitive? No, I don't know, man, because think about it, when, the way that we look at space now, he said not in the way that I was saying. He said, like, wouldn't it get competitive? And based off, I'm gonna try to assume what you mean by that is that it's such a hard thing to travel. Like, we don't have the technology now. I mean, maybe the technology will exist in 50 years, maybe 100 years, maybe 1,000 years, but to move from one galaxy to another, one planetary system to another, takes so much resources to do that. I would imagine that they'd be so far beyond what we are capable of that they wouldn't be coming here to like fuck with us, because what would they really need from like a planet like us? Unless there's like you know, maybe there's something on our, maybe oxygen's like something that's so scarce, but it's probably something that we couldn't even imagine, you know what I mean? I mean, Dana, you're listening too. I don't know if you'd agree with me on that, but I would imagine that if they can travel like great distances like that, then they're more so coming here to educate rather than destroy, right?
Or it could be that they just are like, you're not evolving fast enough. Bye.
Do what?
They could also be like, oh, you see your species isn't evolving, so bye. There's no need for you.
An interesting, you know what? If neither of you have heard of this, there's a YouTube channel called Crunksoulssss on not Facebook, on YouTube. Crunksoulssss. I don't know how to spell that off the top of my head. Just try to figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
They had a video maybe like a year or two ago. Yeah, but I'm not really worried about people trusting them. But they had a video like a year ago about the Fermi paradox. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's just about like how we look into the universe and we're like, well, where are all the aliens? If there's aliens, then we would see, you know, proof of them existing. And what they think is that there's like 3 different. Thanks, man. Take it easy. All right, so I guess I'm talking to you now, Dana. So.
Okay.
What they think about the Fermi paradox is that there's like a couple reasons why maybe we're not seeing aliens or, you know, proof of life in other places. And so one of the reasons that made me think of this is that there's like these great buffers that exist that stops life from forming, like so like the dinosaurs, when they became extinct, one of the great like filters would be the asteroid that destroyed the Earth, right?
Okay.
Or not the Earth, but like, you know, destroyed life on Earth.
Yeah.
So that was one of like the great filters that happened. So put that on like a universal level on every planet. Why are we looking out into the universe and not seeing anything? Well, there's so many things that can go wrong. There could be a solar flare from the sun that's in that planetary system. There could be a black hole that's close that destroys the planet or destroys the solar system. There could be, you know, it's just on the planet itself. There could be infinite reasons why something goes wrong with life that destroys it. And then outside of the planet, there could be an even larger infinity of reasons that could stop life from forming just off. You know, say a star has you get a supermassive star that has you know what a pulsar is?
Mm-hmm.
You know, a pulsar, I think pulsars are the things that create the most destructive thing that we know of in the universe right now, where it sends they're like super crazy, I don't think they're called gamma rays, gamma ray burst. Mm-hmm. Where it just shoots this like massive amount of energy just out into the universe, and it's like
insane.
Beyond. It's not a solar flare. Like, it's beyond that. Like, this is something that like goes across the entire galaxy, and just wipes out anything in its path. And like that could destroy us. That could not even be from. anywhere remotely close. It could be from the other side of our galaxy, and a solar flare just wipes us out. You know?
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, a gamma ray burst.
Oh yeah, there's so much.
Yeah, so it's insane. So you know what? One of the thoughts that I've kind of been floating around with, just because it's kind of been picking up like popularity, and I've listened to it. That the what the existence that we exist in, or that we live in, is like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a simulation.
Okay.
And they're saying, like, certain things that I've watched, they're saying, like, there's a higher chance that we live in a simulation than that God exists kind of situation, because we, like, the idea is that we can create simulations that are pretty realistic now, so what's going to happen in 100 years, like, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference between real life and a simulation.
Uh-huh.
Which is kind of crazy.
I hear you.
So it's like, well, like, all the things are set up correctly for us to exist. So they think that we live in, like, some kind of ancestor simulation where, like, say it's us in 1,000 years, and, like, our living situation is just so fucked that we can't exist anymore. So we're like, fuck it, we'll create the simulation that people won't be able to, you know, realize is fake. And it'll feel like real life, and we'll just like upload our conscious stream into it, you know?
Yeah.
So, man, that would be fucking. I don't know what that would mean. I mean, but also at the same time, aside from that, say
so
it's
what?
not us.
What happens to the guy that dies in the car accident? I'm unplugged. Shit, where am I?
Well, I don't think it's like a Matrix situation. It'd probably just be you just get refed into it. I don't know. I mean, I'm just speculating. I don't have the answers. I mean, I don't know what that really means if it's a ancestor simulation where it's like, what the fuck is the point of me sitting here right now with a fucking thing that I call a cat sitting by my feet on top of an ottoman while I play a game that's meaningless, and I'm talking to you about something that's really meaningless? Like, what's the point of that? Is there a point to that?
Entertainment
for the people that are watching. Like, is this like a Sims game? Is it like are they trying to run like a science experiment?
Who knows? But what if when you die and you see the light, that light is you actually like exiting your body and going into and being reborn again?
Whoa.
And you remember everything up until you're like 3-4 months old, then you forget everything.
Wait, like when you die, you go into the light, and that's you exiting the simulation?
Yeah. No, like think about it, like just as like a recycle of a human.
Like into another human?
Die.
Like you're recycling into another human body?
It's you be.
Oh yeah, I mean that would be super interesting. You just forget it all? Dude, that'd be crazy. I don't know, man. Could send 100 messages that quickly? Holy shit. Dude, you know what? What I think deja vu is that, because we were talking about this earlier. Man, I don't know. I got a couple ideas about it, but because like the way that reality works is like multiple. There's like multiple universe. I guess this is the way that I used to think, because I don't know what I think anymore. I just like talking about it. It just feels like the experience of deja vu feels like you dreamt about it the night before, or maybe like a month ago or a year ago, and when somebody says it to you, it's like, you know, when we're having like a conversation and we're talking about like a band, and it's like, oh, what's the name of that band? They sing that song, and neither of us can come up with the idea, and then it's like, you know, a couple days later, and you're like, oh fuck, it's Foo Fighters, and you're like, well, I don't know what triggered that thought, but like that's exactly what I was thinking. Like that's how I feel when deja vu happens. It's like today when we were talking about Dragon Ball Fighters, and like this is the first time I've talked about it with anybody. Fuck, my girlfriend's calling me. What was I saying? You know, you said whatever you said, and it like triggered the moment that happened.
Yeah.
And then it like locked me into like the mindset of it, like where I was almost re-experiencing the situation. And I'm not saying that I don't think that anymore, but it's like a thought that I used to have was that it's like there's so many different universes with so many different ideas, or not ideas, but so many different realities that it's like that like reality floods into this one.
Okay.
You know, and like, were you in the conversation that we had like a long time ago about how like oh man, this is like, I just feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole with you right now, and I feel bad because it's almost like you're like, oh dude, I had a dream last night, and then you're like, oh great, here's this conversation. I don't want to listen to the dream. It was like me, Cody, Ben, Ron. Maybe you were there. I was talking about how like maybe like your consciousness is almost like a parasite that like connects to your brain, kind of thing. Were you there for that?
Well, what I don't get, yeah, I was there. What I don't get is since everything's ran off of like a pulse, like a electronic like pulse in your brain, like just a bunch of like kind of like a lightning storm. They describe it and shit. Is how are we able to extract that data? Like, and then turn it into like, oh, I can learn karate now.
Oh. You mean like?
Like, implant the muscle memory into you.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I mean, what they're working on now is like being able to read. Like we have like AI now that can produce images from your dreams, or just from your thoughts actually. Where you know, they'll hook you up to like a I don't know what that's called. If it's like an encephalogram or something like that. But basically, they hook you up. The AI is like a God, what the hell are they called? Like it crunches numbers. Fucking.
I know what you're talking about, though.
I know, but I want the name of it. I want to say it to like continue it. Basically, you know, it'll like it's how your brain works. Fuck, man, it's fucking driving me nuts that I can't think of it. But basically, based off the outputs that your brain has, it'll produce an image. Like, say they tell you to think of a tiger, and you think of like the colors of a tiger, the shape of a tiger. It'll produce the image based off the output that it's getting, and it can produce like a blurry image, almost like a mental image. So like, you know, if I like ask you to like picture your mother's face, it's like you can picture it pretty well, but you don't see it like crystal clear. It just looks like a blurry image in your head, like just the generalization of what you imagine your mom's face to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's close, but not like 100%. And that's what it's worse than that right now. But you know, it's a step forward. Like the fact that it could even do that to the internet.
Right? What the fuck?
Yeah, and like this isn't like a new like idea that they're working on. I remember learning about this when I was in school a couple of years ago, that they were like working on this.
Mm-hmm. No, it was some crazy shit, man.
Yeah, what's the thing that I'm thinking of? It's like it's the way that like weather programs work. Like they like set up a thing. It's like a mathematical program that like calculates percentage, like the possibility of things. God, what the fuck is it called? It's like how like AI works on like a video game. Algorithm.
Oh, algorithm. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. There's like an algorithm that like will take in the information that you're giving it based off your dreams and put it together into like an image. They've
That's
actually,
crazy.
I don't know if you were. This happened like over a year ago. I don't know what happened in this horror movie either because I never saw it. I don't know if it came out yet or not. But they used an AI to like put together clips of a movie into a trailer to make a really like creepy trailer. If you look it up on YouTube, you can find it.
I remember that.
Yeah, and like that was really fucking cool because it was really creepy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was like the movie was about like this AI girl that like
Yeah.
went AWOL. I never saw that movie. It actually looked pretty good.
Yeah. Did it come out?
Oh.
I missed it. I missed it if it did.
I'm so busy. I don't even get time to really watch the
I'm
movies anymore.
fairly certain that movie never came out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that
sure?
up. I'm pretty sure because I was like really excited about that.
I'm pretty sure it did.
You know, let me call Kara back. I'm not gonna go
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
I'm gonna mute myself and I'll be back when I'm done talking.
Well,
to her.
I'm gonna use the restroom, have a smoke, so I'll be back in like 15-20 minutes.
All right, that's perfect actually.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
And then I can't tell you if my girlfriend's gonna call me within that time, so if she
No,
does,
that's
then
fine, man. Take your time. Just come back when you do.
yeah.
So I'll
But,
talk to you in a little
alright.
bit.
I'll talk to you in a little bit, man.
All right, man.
Later. Oh, peace out.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then touch, take no. Let these souls withdraw from their vessels. Manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire and deep beneath them, retreating to darkness Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then touch, take no. Retreating to a darkness beyond the reach of flame. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Ah, Passion 1.